As we continue our journey of our year of worthiness, let us affirm our monthly affirmation together. I'll go ahead and read it once. I am worthy of gratitude. I deserve to give and receive thanks, and I claim my blessings now. Let's all affirm this together. I am worthy of gratitude. I deserve to give and receive thanks, and I claim my blessings now. As we're so close to a meditative state, let's go ahead and stay in there for just a second and pull this down in from our heart, actually in our whole core of our body as we say and express these words. I am worthy of gratitude. I deserve to give and receive, and I claim my blessings now. And now let's shout it to the mountaintops. I am worthy of gratitude. I deserve to give and receive thanks, and I claim my blessings now.
How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? Give me the chance, I'm gonna tell you now. How many ways can I give thanks for the blessings I have known? I've got a list, I will tell you now. Grateful for each breath away, grateful for each step I take, grateful that I'm here to play my part. Grateful for the morning sun, grateful for when the day is done, grateful that I have you in my heart. The universe, for the better and the worse, grateful that this world keeps spinning round. Oh, grateful for my memories, grateful for my hopes and dreams, grateful for the blessings I have found. How many ways can I give praises for all the gifts I have? Given the chance, I'm gonna shout out loud. Grateful for each breath awake, grateful for each step I take, grateful that I'm here to play my part. Grateful for the morning sun, grateful for when the day is done, grateful that I have you in my heart. How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? Sing it with us. How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? I am grateful now.
Thank you, Thomas, Sally, Rose, Michael. In Eastern philosophy and Eastern religions, the world, the universe began with a vibration. Om. And that's how I'm going to start this service. You are welcome to chant with me. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth, the mind and body, thought and manifest. God said, "Let there be light, divine order, consciousness. Let there be sky, let there be water and land. Let vegetation grow on the land. Let there be day and night. Let there be living creatures in the water and in the sky. Let the land produce creatures." Then God said, "Let us create mankind in our image, in our likeness." Genesis 1:29 through 30. Then God said, "I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth, and every tree that has fruit with seed in it. They will be yours for food. And to all the beasts of the earth and all the birds in the sky and all the creatures that move along the ground, everything that has breath of life in it, I give every green plant for food." And it was so. Unity principle number 1, there is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life. This power, this presence, has many, many names. We may know it as God, as Allah, as Krishna, as Yahweh, as Chi. Also, this power has no name, for it is what it is. It is source. Happy Thanks Receiving, everyone. As we approach this Thanksgiving holiday, I want to focus on not the giving part, but the receiving part. Both are necessary. As Meredith stated beautifully in her meditation, the law of reciprocity, give and receive. As we sang, give and receive. We exhale, we inhale. We exhale, we inhale. There is ebb and flow. These all work together, like the yin and yang, the masculine and the feminine. It's like a dance. It's like music, as it all works together in harmony, the giving and the receiving. We can't just exhale. Have you ever tried that, just exhaling? You need to inhale as well. And you can't just inhale. You keep inhaling, and like a balloon, you'll burst. But we must do both. It is the law of nature. I often find myself exhausted. I live a very busy life, doing the things that I love. And there are times I feel like I just keep going and going, like the Energizer Bunny. I give of my time. I give of my talent. If there's a spare minute, a spare 5 minutes, a spare 15 minutes, a spare hour, even a spare day, I give it away. Oh, not in a productive way. No. I give it away to reading the comments in social media. I give it to negative thoughts. I give my time to mindlessly watching TV. I give my time to worrying about not having enough time. Where's the time going to come from? I give my time to more negative thoughts. I give my time to thinking I don't have enough time. If only I had more time, I could worry about not having enough time. I give my time to thoughts of lack. I give. And I forget to receive because I don't have time. God, the divine source, does not want us to be without, to go without. It is written there in Genesis. All these things have been given to us as food, as substance. In the beginning, God created you. He gave you consciousness and a body. He gave you faith, gave you divine order, gave you thoughts, gave you divine ideas to manifest. God gave you everything you need. It was a gift, like from a parent to a child. We were created in the likeness and the image of the divine. We were given the kingdom of heaven. It resides in us. This was given by Source, and as we know, Source never leaves. Every breath we take, we are breathing in Source. We are breathing in Spirit. That's what inspiration is. It's breathing in Spirit. Breathing in Spirit, expiring, breathing out Spirit, breathing Spirit back in. That moment of idea, that aha moment, which we call an inspiration, what do? We breathe in. Aha. I got an idea. We breathe in Spirit, inspiration. And then the last thing that we ever do is we expire. We breathe Spirit out. When we breathe out, we exhale carbon dioxide. The trees absorb that carbon dioxide. The plants absorb that carbon dioxide. They, in return, take that carbon dioxide and then they exude oxygen, and we breathe that in. It's working together. It's that reciprocity. We're giving and receiving. The plants and the trees, they are giving and receiving. Every organism on this earth has its purpose. We're all expressions of the divine, and we give and receive from each other. We are all a part of Source, and since we are a part of Source, then we can be a resource to others. It's an ecosystem, each of us giving to the other. We as humans sometimes forget that we come from the divine, that we are connected to this abundant source. We often use words like, well, I'm only human. There's only so much I can do. Of course, if you keep saying that you're only human, the things that you can do is going to be limited. It will be limited on what we can create. Excuse me. Limiting our thoughts create limiting results. Right? Have you ever done that? It's true. If you think you can't do something, lo and behold, you can't. Our thoughts produce what we can do, right? When we rely only on our humanness, we diminish ourselves. We burn out. We get mental blocks. We become depressed. We get frustrated. We develop dis-ease. We lose our faith. We lose our creativeness. We separate ourselves from the divine. And yet the divine never separates from us. These are the things we need to remember to have a consciousness of prosperity. So let's strengthen our prosperity conscious. Are you ready to receive? Yes, all right. Reverend Charles Roth, former minister here, wrote, "It takes a special kind of courage to break through that long accepted belief, that lack of consciousness, or that lack consciousness, and take hold of the unlimited belief that supply is consciousness. Prosperous conditions, including money, are effects." So these are prosperous conditions are effects. Mind, thought, and feeling are causes. To change an effect or bring about a desired effect, you must work in the realm of cause, of mind, thought, and feeling. So, what can we hold in our minds, in our feelings, that will cause the effect of prosperity? Anybody? What can we hold in our thoughts? I said it earlier, God is source. God is source. God is the source of my supply. So let's all say that together. God is the source of my supply. Again, God is the source of my supply. This we know. This we know to be true. God created us. God is the source of my supply. We can repeat those words all we want, over and over and over again, but this is not the secret to prosperity. It's just the beginning. Roth says, the words are just signals, symbols, signposts that point to something deeper, a principle that must be accepted. We must totally accept and believe that God, the divine, the universe, is the source of our supply. If you remember a couple weeks ago, I talked about tabbing. I totally accept and believe that God is working through me, through others, through events, for my own good. As Karen Drucker wrote, God is my source, God is my power, God gives me everything I need, so I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Now, ego would like us to think that we did it all ourselves. Look at all of the money I received for the hard work that I did. Look at the accolades that I'm receiving because of my greatness. I worked really, really hard, so my boss gave me a raise. God is the source of our supply, not your employer, not your partner, not Social Security. God is the source of my supply. So, this really isn't a meditation, but we can treat it as such. So just go ahead and focus within. And I want you to think of a present condition that might be worrying you in this moment right now. And I want you to let go of that. We're not going to deny that it exists. It exists, you're experiencing it. But you're going to ignore it by refusing to dwell on it. Let it go. Stop trying to fix it. Go within. Breathe deeply. Change your thought to God is the source of my supply. God is the source of my supply. Now use your imagination to direct your thoughts and your feelings to what it's like to have all of your needs met. What does that feel like? Feel it deep within your belly, within your heart. What does it feel like? What does it look like? Envision what it is like to have all of your good coming to you. Don't worry about the details. Just the feeling, the knowing that all of your good is coming. It's already here, ready to manifest. Use your power of faith to magnify the belief that God will provide. How the universe will supply you is not important. Don't get lost in the details. No need to tell God how to do it or how you would like it to be done. No need to say, God, give me the winning lottery tickets. No need to say, God, give me this specific job with this specific salary. Be open to receive the gifts. There are infinite ways for the blessings of God to come to you. It may be a series of events working toward your highest good, working through others, working through events, bringing you these gifts. Or it may just be one event. Whatever it takes. Now, you may not even realize in a moment that you may be, in fact, a vessel for one of God's blessings. So be willing to receive gifts. Accepting that gift is in return a gift to the one that gave it to you. As a humble performer, sometimes if I've had a performance and I feel that I didn't do a great job, it was subpar, and people come up to me afterwards and it was like, Michael, I so loved that. That was beautiful. It is my job to receive that and say, thank you. Because if they say, Michael, you did such a great job, that loved it, that touched my heart, and I'm like, oh, but I messed up the words and I sang the wrong notes in that one place. It was terrible. what? How could you have liked that? What I have done is I negated their experience. I negated that gift that they received. It's like you give someone a gift and they open it up and they're like, oh my gosh, this is great. I love this. This is perfect. This is exactly what I need. And then you stand there and you point to everything that's wrong with it. Why would you do that? If someone gives you a compliment, I love what you're wearing today. Oh, this old thing? No. I love what you're wearing today. Thank you. Accept it. Take it. That is your gift in return, is allowing them to give that gift to you. It is reciprocity. And sometimes the gifts that we receive weren't actually meant for us. It is for us to keep, to pass on to someone who may need it. Our beloved friend Doreen told me a story a few years ago about an experience she had. We had done the white stone ceremony, which we do the second Sunday of the year. And she went through the meditation. A word came to her, like what we do, and she wrote it down because that's what we're supposed to do. And she had no connection to it. But she wrote it down anyway. She said, I don't know why I wrote it down. That's the word that came to me. I don't know what it means. I feel nothing toward it at all. She took it home. She put it in a basket with some other rocks, some other white stones from the past, from years past. And there it sat. And then a loved one of hers was over and was talking to her and was going through some issues, was having some problems, and was talking to Doreen, and Doreen remembered that white stone with that word on it, and she went and got it, and then she looked at her beloved and said, this was for you. It wasn't for her at all. It was for her to give to this person. So when you do receive a gift, it may not be yours. It may be for someone else. So take the time every day, as Meredith mentioned in the meditation, take time every day to focus on the infinite supply that the universe has for you. Put your faith in the divine, not your business, not your job, the unemployment or the Social Security check. God has placed those there for you. Charles Roth said, remember this, God is the source of your supply. All else are channels. Jobs, inheritances, stock, refunds, customers. They're all channels. It's God working through others and working through events for you. Tap into the source of your supply by realizing that outer conditions do not have the ultimate say over your life and your circumstances, unless you let them, by believing that they do. I'm going to give you a quote from a song written by Sally Applegate Rudderman. You are a loving, giving child of God, and you are worthy to receive. Are you ready? Are you ready to receive? Happy thanks receiving. May the light of love be with you.